Hello and welcome to the last episode of Eugenie's Digital Art Academy, where we will pick up from the last episode where we learned how to draw the head of a person. In this episode, we will go over the most important part of digital drawing, which is the coloring and the lighting.
First, use the Shape tool to draw a circle. And choose the color gray. Next, add a new layer and choose the clipping mask as the layer attribute, so that we won't paint outside the circle when we color it later. Choose a darker gray than the base color and use a brush with a wide range of colors to paint the shaded side of the circle. Remember to reduce the transparency of the brush to create a gradation of shadows. Add a new layer using the same clipping mask as the layer attribute, and we'll start creating the rounded glossy surface. Choose a lighter gray than the base color and use the same broad brush to paint it, similar to painting shadows. If you find that the color is too much or too dark or too light during the painting process, you can reduce the transparency of the layer to reduce the color rendering. After roughly completing the light and dark sides, start to refine the shadows and light sides to make the ball look more three-dimensional and natural. Add a new layer. We want to draw the reflections on the floor after the sphere is illuminated by light. Finally, we will add a new layer at the bottom of the whole picture, and we will draw the shadow of the sphere. Choose a darker color and slowly stack the shadows to create a shadow effect. The closer you get to the sphere, the darker the shadow can be, so it will look more natural. Finally, after finishing the shadows, adjust them a little and you're almost done. Next, make a copy of a circle to compare. Is it more three-dimensional?
Let us use the coloring concept of the three-dimensional ball to try to color the keys taught in the first 5 episodes and see if the work looks much more vivid.
The above are all the tips about electric painting. I hope you learned something interesting from today's lesson.
Congratulations! You have now completed all the courses in Eugenie's Digital Art Academy. You are now able to draw an amazing portrait with all your newfound skills. However, you need to constantly polish these skills as experience makes the canvas stand out more. That is for today's final episode. Thank you for the time and attention, and I hope you can make the world more beautiful with your skills. Goodbye.